Okay. So, basically, what we're going to do is we are going to putz today. I don't have a game plan. We're not going to do this for very long. I am dead tired today. I have had finally have gotten a lot of work stuff done. So, we are going to basically we're probably going to end here. We're going to do probably an hour-long stream only. Probably end before the kiddo and the husband get home at 7:30. So, like I said, we're doing this. We're going to go short. Ooh, turn those off. Done. So what we're just basically going to work on here is we're just going to kind of... So we've gotten the cafe pretty much done. We'll go through and double check, make sure we have everything saved. We haven't made any changes to the tree over here. This will probably still be what it is. The house is probably not going to see the light of day again. I really do like it, but it just... It's one of those things where, you know... It turned out good. It worked. It was, however, it was too big. I didn't get a chance to really decorate it. So what we're going to probably do is we're going to work on a couple of things. I'm going to work on finishing the roof for this building. Basically what I'm trying to do is replace it with either copper or Viridium. And get rid of all of the warped blocks. I'm trying to get rid of all of the warped blocks in here. So we're going to go through and we're going to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Probably change out some stuff. Obviously, I'm going to change this to copycat trapdoors instead. Because I want to do glass here. So let's do copycat since they are now in the game. Actually, do I have... Copycat. Should I just do copycat panels instead? Yeah. So we're just gonna, oop, not there. We're gonna do this basically. And then we're gonna get the brass. Is this the brass glass that I'm using? I think it's the brass. That's a window pane. I want the blockos, which are these. And they should, yes, they will. That's what we want. They should do what I was hoping they would do. And that is that they will extend. So this place is almost done. The problem is we need to get all of this roof finished. So some pieces, like for example, if I come in here, like there's some logs in here that need to get done. I might do is just go in and go, okay, log, and I might just do, what's a good log I want to do? Let's do like we could do beams. Let's just do like a stripped dark oak here. And we could do strips of dark oak across some of the spots where it's got like these pieces that are like sticking out really far. Because I want to get rid of any possible whatchamacallit. So now we've got like a beam. And I could come in here and do the... Oop, that is not a beam. I need that. I'm trying to not have too much. There's a couple of weathered pieces in here. I've basically replaced most of it. I've gotten most of this done. I'm going to basically take a lot of these out now because I'm going to put in railings. Because I like this railing better. Because it can curve, and then I can come in and do catwalk. And I can do catwalk stairs. And I can do like an actual catwalk, and like it can be more realistic looking. Maybe do like a little post or something underneath, I think. I can't. Let's do... I don't like that. Let's... Brick. Let's see what we got going on here. I think it was andesite bricks is what it was. Nope. Nope. That one. I think we're just gonna go in and do, like... Somebody's banging on something at one of my neighbor's houses. They're probably doing some sort of work. So we could do like the little andesite. And then that way, at least the stairs look nice. Let's go back to these and get those. Let's see what those stairs look like. Move. No. Just do those kind of stairs. So there at least I have a railing. So what we'll do is we'll come in here, we'll go put some brick. Make sure, oh, that was a piece I didn't want to break. I didn't want to do that either. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of... Oh my god, what are they doing next door? They're like breaking stuff. Okay, so if I look at this, the next place to put one would be right here. That will be where this beam will go. This one's got like a blocky spot. I think I'm gonna take this block out. And I'm gonna put one... I kind of want to do one like right here. So if I do one like this, then it looks like at least the beam is kind of hovering on either side. I do need to fix this section though. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff just vibing here. I'm going to put, in this case, I'm doing all my beams this direction. There's so much stuff. Okay, so in the instance of this one, see, like, this is the part where I'm running into issues because, like, this is just stuff that needs to be filled in. So we're going to use some trash wood. We're gonna just... I don't like to call spruce trash wood, but that's kind of what it is. Because to me, it's trash wood. I don't like spruce. Not my favorite wood. But when I'm filling in holes that are basically being used to fill in other holes, it's a good trash wood to fill in gaps. Okay, now we're going to come in here. We're going to do a plank. Next door neighbors are making chaos. Okay, so we're going to do basically the same thing on this side. The only difference is we are going to copy this piece and we're going to put another one like this on every single one of these. We are going to put an angled bracket in essence. We're going to do that here. I'm going to put that. See, again, we got gappage. This comes down to filler wood. I don't understand why. I understand why. I understand the concept of it. But it's a waste of material to have it constantly needing to be materials that, like, with the hollow. Because it's like, you don't see it. So we're going to put some like that, like that. We're going to go here and here. And we're going to get some of the... Where's the Viridium? Oh, we want that. Viridium. I want to do the tiny bricks. So basically what I want to do is I want to put in where the warped look is. I want to put in like these pieces. Okay. We're gonna do this side. Probably don't need to do the inside of this one. I can probably leave that alone. I do need to get this though. So what we're gonna do in this instance, I'm gonna put we're gonna put a log here. Oop. We're gonna put a support beam here. Oop. Okay. We're gonna basically do the same concept over here. Oh. Okay, so now this side they did something different on this side than this side. Which again, I'm not gonna argue with it. Dark oak. Dark oak. So they put like so this will be my create factory that I'm going to basically build. Okay, so here's where it was that I was having the piece that was gonna cause that I needed the spruce. I could just put dark oak in. Where's my spruce? Neighbors be making noise. Yay. Put you there, put you there, put you there, you. And we're gonna go bonk. Nope. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oop. Bonk, 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 bonk. And bonk. Okay. So, alright, I'm gonna pop back into the voice chat now that I'm sitting here and working on some stuff. So I will undeafen. Alright, I'm back and I am live.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
To leave again.
Will not work on me. I'm like working on all of my schematics that I have in my solo player games now, and I'm like, okay, I don't like this. I don't like the roof of this one like schematic I found. I like the build, I just don't like the roof. It's one of those roofs where people are like, I'm gonna build it out of warp wood, and I'm like, ew, I don't like it. So I'm modifying it to be copper and viridium. It's gonna look really cool, hopefully.
Got this, I believe.
Oop. I think my neighbors are doing construction again. And again. It normally doesn't bother me, except like all of a sudden you'll hear thunk, thunk, thunk as they're like practically breaking into something. And you're like, ugh. I could hear them like practically drilling into the wall, and you're like, I have interesting neighbors. I got like a text message from one of my neighbors, and they're like, "Is so and so dating somebody new?" And I'm like,
Ooh, got the gossip.
Yeah. And I'm like, why? Does it matter? And they're like, no, it's just curious. I'm like, again, likely story. I feel like I've like this is going to end up badly, but whatevs. Let's go for it. I feel like the way that this is configured is funky. They got like these big old tanks on it. Like the whatchamacallit tanks, like the tanks with that are supposed to, I guess, have windows in them, the fluid tanks, but they don't have any windows into tanks. How do you get the fluid tanks to have like the windows on them where you can see what's inside of them?
I think that's with the wrench.
The wrench?
Yeah, I think you just right-click the boiler with the wrench. Is that? Are you talking about the create ones or?
Yeah, the ones that you put like the lava inside or whatever.
Yeah, I think you just use the wrench.
Yeah, it changes it the second I clicked on them. It's like, I understand that they're supposed to look cool and everything, but like it kind of looks cooler with the big holes in them, because then you can kind of see what's inside them. All right, now I gotta fix this ugly entrance over here. Like, this looks so weird. It's supposed to be like, I guess, the fire entrance or something. The emergency exit. Quick, everybody out. Oh, I broke it. Oh. I hate creative mode sometimes because you always, somehow, I always manage to misclick something and then I break something. Okay.
Why is CurseForge giving me an advert for Lego?
Because apparently you need Legos.
Yeah, but like it was for Mother's Day where it's just like, oh, get your mother some Lego flowers, and it was like,
dude, I want those so bad.
Okay, but listen, it was 3 flowers, probably about 6 pieces each for $20.
Are you sure it was 6 pieces and not like 600 pieces?
They were very small flowers.
Okay. There's actually an off-brand Lego set that I really want to get. It's got like succulents.
Ooh. I have a tiny one like that I built in class.
Yeah, I like that build.
But I have an actual whole bouquet of off-brand Lego flowers, and that cost about $20.
This one is actually one you can get on the Create Schematic website. I just
Ooh.
modified it. I didn't like the way the glass was because it had like this patchworky glass appearance. Here.
Oh.
So like you would have like 2 or 3 of one glass type and then 2 or 3 of a different glass pattern and 2 or 3 of a different glass. I didn't like the patchworkiness, so I replaced it with the brass windows instead.
Can't blame you.
And so I'm trying to like uniform the color a little bit. Like this door was not supposed to be a door. It was just supposed to be like a big, just giant opening. Like one where you just like walk through. And it has like a bunch of these little tiny doors and stuff. But
I heard it that time.
What?
Thanks, Jeff. No, my roommate slid a Kit Kat under my door.
Ooh. Candy.
Also, it looks like you have a cockroach problem.
Yeah. I seem to always have a cockroach problem.
Give them a maraca. Give them a maraca.
I could. It could be funny. Have you done that before?
Yep. Love it.
Let's see.
So goofy.
Maraca. Oh, I'm gonna spell them wrong. Maracas? Oh, am I gonna spell it wrong?
M-A-R-A, I think.
M-A-R-A. There they are. Yes. Here we go. Oh, they all dance now. Are you watching the stream? Oh, hold
Absolutely.
on. I gotta turn the music up. Hold on.
That's a lot of them.
No, you gotta hear the music. The music's like the best part of this.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they all dance. And they'll sit there and do it for hours. Oh, you don't have a maraca. Get a maraca. They just will sit there and dance. They all like...
At least it keeps them from, like, going all over creation.
Yeah. I gotta turn the music back down. I had to turn it, like, up a little bit. So, but it was like, I had to turn, like, a lot of things down because they were, like, really loud one day for some reason. I need to figure out what to do with some of these doors. But yeah, this build is one like I said, I found the create schematic for it. And I just was modifying or tweaking it. Because originally the roof was copper and, like, warped wood. And I don't want to have to go to the nether to be able to build this. I was trying to avoid a nether, like, trip. So I probably am still going to have to go to the nether at some point because I probably have missed some stuff here and there. But the point was to get... I need to change these windows. These windows are the ones that need to change. They need to change. They have got to change. Alright. Replace. There we go.
Oh, nice.
I love
Ooh, that
this
looks better.
wand. I just gotta get it to, like, position correctly. Let's see if I can rotate axes. No. Rotation 90 degrees, use same state. Is it gonna work? Probably not.
Aren't those, like, normal glass panes, though?
Yeah.
Or am I just being...
These,
So shouldn't they...
what I'm looking at is glass blocks. Okay, and
No, I mean, like, wouldn't the panes just correct themselves?
not when you're using the replace tool. So watch.
Oh.
To give you an idea, see how they, like, did that? That's what happens when you
Ew.
replace them.
Oh,
So, yeah, if you're using the tool, it's like, I don't know what I just did. So, you have to, like, it doesn't understand, like, exactly what it needs to do. So the easiest way to fix that is to go destroy. And then you come in here and we go place, fill. And I go boop to boop. And then it'll fix itself. Yeah, it's if you don't get it correct, it's like, nope. But I like the panes better here than the blocks, because the blocks were like sticking out, whereas the panes are not. Whereas on these windows,
the panes look nice.
where on these windows the actual blocks don't look bad because the windows are recessed. But see again, same thing here. Like here the window is. Oh yeah, I forgot I had gone through and replaced.
it's too flat.
It looks, yeah, it's too flat, so I went and replaced it because otherwise. I put the blocks, the actual blocks in, but I moved them back. And see here, I did the panes. Here I did the panes because otherwise, like, the windows look funky. You can still hear them. They're having a blast over there. They're having a party. I might make this a little bit bigger, though. I think I'm going to change this. Copycat. Let's see. Are there... I think I'm going to do it like this. I think I'm just going to make this like a big old wide entrance instead.
Nice.
That looks better. And then if I come in here and I go green. Ta-da! Nice little entranceway that's not... I mean, it's not like we have to worry about monsters or villagers invading your space really too much. So doors are not like a major issue. Holy crap!
Oh my god!
What the hell?
There were less, like, right? I'm not
Yes.
crazy.
There were a ton less.
Okay. Oh. We're gonna fix that issue.
No, take a screenshot.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Suggest that they fix cockroach spawning.
Well, I think it's... I think
know-
it's just because there's nothing else spawning. Like, the only thing that can possibly spawn right there is cockroaches.
I'm gonna do it in the regular farming crossing. Infestation. Paste. And I'm gonna fix my spelling of infestation. Hee hee hee. Alright, now we kill them. Okay. Why are you so hard to hit? It's because they're jumping. See, look, I can't even click on them.
Why not just get lava block buckets and essentially have them play the floor as lava?
Yeah, because, I don't want to burn anything by accident.
Oh,
Or
Midnight
yeah,
Accident.
check your stream chat.
/kill Axma. Oh, I can do that?
Yep. I don't know if that's the exact command, but it should be relatively close to that.
All right, let's see. There they go. That is the exact command. They went
Let's
all,
go.
They all went by.
Yeah, Hadi.
What?
What's your YouTube thing?
What do you mean my YouTube thingy?
What is your YouTube thing?
It's my name.
Yahadi.
Yahadi.
That's unfortunately not helpful.
It's the same thing as her Discord.
It's exact same as
YouTube
the Discord.
and then Yahadi.
Really cool.
Alternatively, if you click on her profile in Discord, it's right there too.
Yep. I have it saved. I try to make things easy. Alright, that's good. Oh yeah, that didn't turn out because that was dismantled in this game. So that's been updated. Now I gotta figure out villager houses. Like, okay, so that's gonna be my create factory. My entire create factory is gonna fit basically in there. If it doesn't fit in there, it's not going in at this point.
Okay.
I'm not planning on doing like a huge create factory.
I am.
Well, again, I'm still learning create, so it's basically I'm starting small. That's why I'm saying if it doesn't fit in here, it's probably out of my wheelhouse on this run. I can go bigger. There's some bigger builds. I have some really cool builds that I would like to schematics that I would like to build, but unfortunately some of them are like just too large. Let's see if I can find
See,
this.
my secret plan is to make it look like I'm gonna build something big, like that big ass greenhouse, but in reality, I'm actually just gonna secretly move into Momo's city.
They probably wouldn't care, honestly. All right, where's the one? Let's see. I gotta build this one. I gotta fix this one. So there's that one. I gotta modify it. Waystone. Oh, this is the one that actually looked really cool. I had to delete one of the builds I have in here. Oh, I'm still thinking. Oh, that didn't. It's slow. But I love how like the Discords, everyone's like, they actually dance. Yeah, if you do that, they do things. Okay, so while that is thinking, I'm gonna build this train station really quick. This is one I gotta modify because I want to build a train station at my base eventually. I'm just gonna plop.
Oh god,
this.
I do wanna. I kind of just wanna like recopy some parts of the city that I have in another server into this server, just so I don't have to remake them.
Well,
We
then
have a very big train station in there.
see, like I'm building this train station. Or a modified version of this. I'm gonna do a save as of this and basically. Now that I know things, you know, like I'm not gonna obviously have like a tunnel underneath unless I decide to build like a little subway to get to the train station under the train tracks. But it's pretty much what I'm gonna do right there for the train. Let's see if it's done doing the mansion. This mansion I was gonna put in my Cottage Witch recast server, I'm thinking, on one of the islands there. When you see this one, you'll understand why. First of all, look how big the square is. I gotta go really far away to do this one. Like, I actually did a schematic in the Cottage Witch recast server itself, and it errored out on me because it was too big.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that thing's huge. Okay, so now that we're sufficiently far enough away that it won't, like, hurt me eyeballs.
Oh, Christ
wow.
in heaven.
Hold on, let me make this
Oh
one.
my god.
Wait, what is that?
Hold on!
Like, what is it?
It's like a mansion or something. it's floating. I gotta sink it down into the ground, that's why.
Sheesh.
Hang on! Uh-oh. Alt.
Wait.
Dude. 2.
Midnight. How did you copy your what is it called?
Okay.
Copy. Huh?
Yeah. How did you copy the copycat blocks, like the size and the shape?
So this is the build
Oh,
that I found.
the framed blueprint.
So I found this build on the Create website.
Wow.
I thought it was a pretty cool one because it's basically got like this big circular, obviously, like wall. And since whatchamacallit is like has monsters that spawn, you could easily put like a gate here to prevent things from getting inside since it's all lit up inside. But it's got like, you could make this all into farmland inside here, but it's got like 4 little houses, which is kind of interesting. So if you come around here and you come through the little door hole that it's got in so it's got this big giant ring, and then you come through and you've got like little structure here, space, and then like little structure here, and then you come up and there's like a little room up above, and then it's got a pathway that goes around. But then it's got this big main building, which is like would be a great main hall crafting building. So it's like got like it's a very open concept. It's kind of a janky build in the sense that it's not really designed for like a pretty house or something super aesthetic. But it's got like a lot of like funky looking little builds, like it's like little shelves here and there and things like that. I thought it'd be a cool like base for multiple players to be in, because you could change it up a little bit and have it where they didn't go outside in some spots, or they were more enclosed and they had an entrance here in the middle instead of like through the throughput or something. And you can make each of these little units like an actual person's house and stuff. I was like, that'd be a cool build. But it's huge. It's one of those where when you bring it in, it's like there's no way I could be able. The amount of blackstone I would need to build this is immeasurable at this point. I would spend a lot of time in the nether getting nether rack and all that stuff. So that was one build I found that was really cool. That's the train. Cafe. And there's one more build I think that I found that was really cool. I can't remember if it broke on me. I deleted a couple that actually were over the 250 megabytes. So, but I love how like I built this, I modified this, I copied that I just was messing around with, that I modified the one over there. The train station I haven't even modified yet, but it's like I can tell that my design aesthetics are improving, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's one of those where you're like, oh, things are getting better. I think this is the one that was, yeah, see, this was the one. See, it says, your schematic exceeds limitations specified by the server. 270 kilobytes. Your specific allowed 256. Wow. I'm like, sad. And then the dungeon's the same thing. It's 325. That's one of the dungeons I found on the Cottage Witch recast. And I'm like, dang it. And I think Mega Factory was the same thing, had the same problem. Oh no, Mega Factory does not. That one had other, I can't remember what this one was. This was one I didn't want to bring in quite yet because I think it was massive. I have to go in and clear my files out because I have a lot of files that are like, I need to go in and delete the ones that I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. I did not do that. I can't remember. So yeah, see, this one's much bigger. This was basically a similar style as, I can't remember if it's, yeah, it's bigger than this one. So this one was a bigger version of this factory here. And the thing about this factory that I did not like, I'm going to go way out here to go do this one so it's not quite so, like, big and in the way. Because it is big and in the way. This one was a little too technological for me for starting out.
That
So
these schematics are so big.
Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, you see what I mean by it's like it's a little intense for trying to start out building. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, it's got crusher wheels. I'm like, I don't know how to craft that yet. I know I can craft it.
Does it actually work? Like, does this stuff work?
On the outside, yeah, it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Wow.
Supposedly.
That's cool.
Like, I think. Because, like, there's supposed to be, like, the lights over here. It's got the Nixie bulbs. It's got, like, gears and chutes and stuff. I don't know if some of it's aesthetic, but some of it is not. Like for example, if you actually place this, like, water will flow through here and, like, it will, like, give you power. But it's a little intense. It's got these massive smokestacks across the top and everything.
Holy days.
But the thing is like, this would definitely be a build that you make after. Like, this would be one of those builds where I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, see how the water's working now, and it's turning the gears.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Nixie bulbs. It's got, like, numbers or something that you can, like, I guess change it. Just days since, you know.
They'll change according to whatever you set them to. So
Metal girdle. I don't know if these actually work, like, in the sense of, but, like, here there's some, like, switches and stuff over here, and they're connected with redstone links. So I'm guessing they do something. There's, you know, redstone stuff over here. There's a bunch of stuff. It's a pretty big factory. This would be factory number 2 after I learn what to do with that one. And the cool thing, like, if you come up here, it's cool too. It's like they have, like, the campfires. So it looks like they're actually, like, churning stuff out. This was one of those builds where I was like, this would be cool after I figure out what I'm doing. It's just open and empty. It's just basically that's it. It's got, like, a little, like, I think this is an elevator. I think. Oh. Might help if I not break the button. Oh yeah, it's an elevator. Cool. Goes really high up.
Wow.
I guess you're supposed to, like, build a cage or something underneath it. Or this piece is supposed to be attached to it, maybe? I don't know.
no, that looks like there's supposed to be an elevator there, maybe.
Yeah, it's like, that's part of it. So if I hit the button, like, it goes down, see?
Yeah.
I just don't know, like, I don't know if it's connected correctly, if that makes sense.
Think schematics don't necessarily always include glue. It's meant to be glued together.
Probably.
So.
Yeah.
So again, it's like, it's a really interesting build. I don't know exactly, again, how it all works together. There's, like, all this stuff over here, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I know what that does. Not a clue. But this would be like, hey, I've gotten more advanced create factory stuff. I can learn stuff. So.
I just want big choo-choo engine.
So. But I need to figure out villagers. I need to work on villager houses, but I don't want to make them big. I think I'm just going to rob some of these builds and make houses out of, like, them. The question is how and which ones do I want to steal? Like, I might just, like, some of the villages, like, have, I love better villages, like, their structures, but sometimes they get, like, really, they've got, like, a really nice build, and then they have, like, one build where you're like, it's just the basic house.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to, like, expand on them. Or you have, like, 30 of these goddess statues in them now. Let's see if we've got... Where's the one building that's really cool that I liked? So those are cute little houses. That's a cute little house. Here's the, like, the sheep farm for the loom. That one's a cool build. Oh, where is it? There's your blacksmithing shop. Is there one that has a, whatchamacallit? What?
A what?
Uh,
Oh no, I was just looking.
I think this one has it. This one might have it. Maybe? A marketplace. I'm looking for one that has the market. It might be hard to find that one.
You think playing this pack on single player super flat would work well?
I'm currently doing it right
Uh,
now. I mean,
Maybe, but not super much.
you're not gonna get anything.
No, I
really.
guess because of all the biome specific stuff, eh?
You're not gonna get any biome specific stuff. And here's the other thing too.
Yeah.
In the little bit I've explored, I haven't seen any dungeons. Like any of the the fancier builds outside of just villages. Like I haven't seen like a desert. Oh, here's the market. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. The market stalls.
Okay, I apologize, I am being summoned to melt some brain cells of my own, so
Have fun.
Oh,
it's league time, I'll be back later.
So yeah, I kind of want to basically build is like
Ciao
this
guys, have
piece.
fun.
This piece attached to like build this building, but then slap like one of those little like these little shops on the front of it. So like each one has like a house with a little like whatchamacallit attached to it.
A little stall.
Yeah. And then build like a bunch of those. That's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Nice.
So let me Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I need something so I can find the corners. My game keeps yelling at me and telling me that I need to be smart and stop, you know. Yeah, I almost didn't want to like stream today cuz I kind of
Okay.
got sucked into a book
Okay.
and I'm like, ooh. I've been trying to find an English translation of this one light novel, and a lot of people are not liking it because of the fact that the author's been horribly I shouldn't say horribly because it's not really, they've been accused of plagiarism, and the plagiarism accusations are very old. So, but it's one of those too where it's like, okay, I get that they've been accused. And I'm like, okay, you know, that's what they've been accused of. But that was like in 2009. And in 2017, they came out with like a live action version of their story. So I'm like, okay, so if it was plagiarized, why did they come up with, you know, a live action version? It kind of doesn't make any sense. And then it just is one of those things where, again, it's like, okay. And then, of course, people are always like, well, I'm dropping this because the author's a plagiarizer. And I'm like, can I just find the end of the translations, please? Please. Please. I just want to finish the story. I've been trying to read this story for like a decade now. I have yet to finish it. It's starting to like drive me crazy because I cannot finish this story. Finally, I found the full English translation of the light novel. It's not a great translation because it's an MTL. But again, I'm not complaining at this point because I just want to be able to finish it. And then somebody has been going through in the last year, I think, translating the actual manga that goes with it, or the...
Wow.
And I'm like, I just want to finish it. I just want to find out what happens. I saw the live action show, and it was really good up until the very last episode where I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did. Let's just put it at that. I don't know what they did. They did something. They did a thing. Okay, we're gonna put that like that. And we're gonna turn it. So I gotta remember what the key is to turn it. Okay. I want this house, and I want these villager houses to fit within a chunk. So, oh, I can't do that because I gotta print it first. Alright. So that's the schematic for the villager house. Now we're gonna basically put the schematic for the stall kind of like that is what I'm trying to go for. Okay, this could work. Oh. It's gonna freak out, but that's okay. Oh, I accidentally copied the villager too. Heh.
Oops.
He came with.
I am gonna stream what I'm doing. Why the heck not?
Oh. The
Just a little
thunder
farming
has
game I found.
started. Farming game? Which one?
Mm-hmm. Oriental Valley.
Oh. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna take... Oh. Take you out. Take you out. Take you out. You and you.
Oh
And
my
you.
god!
What?
Why is there a giant cat?
I'm confused now?
Watch my or look at my stream quick.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
The heck?
Yeah. I know the answer to this question. And it has to do with the name. So I'm gonna stop watching because I am streaming, so I don't want to accidentally like get like issues with streaming.
Fair.
Yeah, it's like I've noticed that with a lot of certain types of games and stuff, they have a tendency to have that. All right, so we're gonna do. Is there a... I need a slabby. Okay, so...
Oh my god, the UI sounds.
Do I want
Wait.
it? does look okay. It just doesn't... Okay, barrel top. We want to do... What color should we do? Nope, 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 nope. We're going to do... I just don't know what kind of village theme I want to go for.
Understandable.
Like, do I want to just go for oak? Like, this is going to be something like I build on a more advanced scale. You know, this will be something that is built after... do I want posts here? Like if I do a cherry wood post? Oh.
Oh, wow, this furniture store is big.
Fence. Do I want to do picket fence or like a slatted fence? It's not bad looking. I feel like I need to fix this stall a little bit. Like it needs to either be going up to, I think. We're gonna do logs. Let's see what we got for log. Where is... Let's do overgrown. Nope. We're gonna do... You know what? I'm gonna build with the wood that people don't like.
Which one,
Acacia?
spruce or acacia?
Oh, birch. Most people don't like
Here,
birch.
back.
Birch?
Yeah.
No, I actually love birch. I used to love playing. Whatever.
Most, like, a lot of people are like, ew, it's birch. I'm like, I actually like it. When you're doing, like, a really, like, classy kind of build, it actually gives you a nice, clean look. Sometimes. It's just how you build it that makes it, you gotta make it, like, look right. And then we need...
Alright, now that the pup is not being a little gremlin.
Gremlin! It is a gremlin.
Yes.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No, I can't take a bike. What's up?
I'm having an ooh, ooh, ooh moment of, hey, this would be cool. Mossy cobble brick stairs.
Oh my goodness, puppies. Hellos. What do I want to play?
Games.
Yeah, I've
Lots-
gone that far, just not which one.
Well, that I cannot help you with.
Might play some Sons of the Forest.
Isn't that like the sequel to The Forest?
Yes.
I heard that's actually pretty decent.
It is?
As in, that you sounded questioning there for a second.
I know.
No, I mean, it is. Like, I'm playing it.
Oh, like when you first said that, I was like, the way you said it, it almost sounded like it is, like questioning. I was like, wait, don't you own it? Like, I had to think about that for a split second.
I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine. That was just one of those where it was like,
Tiny dog?
that was like, wait, hold on. Now I'm confused.
I didn't mean to confuse you.
It's okay.
So
You're
I
fine.
am gonna pull a screen share.
Alright, we're gonna make this.
And if I get a wintry start, I'm gonna scream. And not in the good way.
No, not the winters. I take it winter bad.
No, the mountain just sucks.
I did it wrong. Okay. So far, this is looking okay. We're going with some high contrasty colors on this build this time. I will have to scooch this in a little bit though, because it's like right sitting on the edge.
Damn it. Oh well.
No, you got the snow build, huh? The game does not like you. It says nope.
Snow is pretty though.
Unless you're shoveling it. And then
Yes.
it's questionable.
Yes.
Okay. That's one of the reasons why my husband and I are like, we're gonna move somewhere warm with no more snow. We are still waiting for the ability to afford it. We haven't quite gotten there yet. Unfortunately. But that will happen soon. Someday soon we will have the ability to afford. Does this look okay with like those logs, or should I do different logs? Does the overgrown look bad? I feel like the overgrown's a little much.
I think it is a little much.
Yeah. Like it needs something simpler. Let's see what we got under chipped. Maybe do like a reinforced stripped with like maybe that one. I could do that. Or like that. Well, that,
Close, but not quite.
yeah.
Is the feeling that I'm getting.
Yeah, it's like it's missing something. I like the birch though. I do like the contrast between the dark oak with the birch. Unless I go by logs. Log. And I go with, where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. Where is it? I could go with
Charlotte.
fir.
Do you know for the reset, are we gonna be actually fully relegated to the chunk? Like, do I have to keep even the roof inside the chunk?
Like for your chunk specifically, like your
Yes.
claim chunk within spawn.
Yes.
Yes, you are relegated to a chunk.
Okay. I just want to make sure, 'cause I am planning out a roof right now, and
So if it overhangs and somebody wants to use that space and it's in their chunk, they have full right to take it out, because if they claim it and you did own and you put your roof there, guess what? It's their roof now.
it's fine.
So it's kind of, so you might want to like just avoid doing something like that if possible. All right. I'm really a fan of these railings because they go right to the edge. I'm really liking how you can place them and they go to the edge. You don't have to worry about trying to make sure that something wraps correctly or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Which railings, if you don't mind me
It's
asking?
the catwalk railings.
Oh yeah, those. I
So,
love those.
the fact that, and you can go around corners with them. That's like they're dynamic enough that they go around corners. If you want to build bridges or something with them, you could. They're not centered, so you can go right to the edge of a build without having to, like if I wanted to keep going and make it look like this. Like I kind of am trying to think of how I want to do this. Oh, nope. No. Sneaky. We're just going to go like that. So, and then if I come in here and do this.
Well, these guys have seen better days. Sorry, just exploring the nice cave and sons of the forest.
Well, you're fine. I'm trying to plot out a patio and how it's going to look. It's really mostly for aesthetics, not really going to be actually used for anything because the villagers won't be able to leave their house anyway.
Fair.
I'm going to trap them in their houses. All right.
Please don't let this be a cave full of mutants. Please don't let this be a cave full of mutants.
Okay, so we got
Was
some.
it?
Not by the looks of it.
Oh, yep. I need a stingy.
Site B inversion, Site A. What the heck?
Oh, should I do that style roof or should I do?
Okie then. Come on, let me grab the rope, please. Thank you. Yep.
It doesn't sound like it was good.
It was not. I fell off of the little ledge. Take some meds. Get my health back up, apparently. Because the game decided to have a grand old time giving me the finger. Come here, rabbit.
The rabbit says no.
Got it. Survival situation.
I know.
Do what if you do not like that? Do not play the game Icarus. Whatever you do.
I just don't like bunnies getting hurt.
Icarus. Never heard of that one.
It's a good one. But when you go hunting, you have to clean your animals.
That actually, that's not something you would expect.
It's very realistic. Like it takes the skin off, then it takes like the meat off, then it does it goes through the steps of properly cleaning an animal.
It's actually
Like,
kind of
Don't
cool.
get me wrong. I'm not. I don't care about gore. Like gore doesn't bother me. I don't care. But bunny.
But Bunny,
I get it.
but Bunny is I hate to break it to you, said Bunny is pixels on a screen.
That's the point.
It kind of is a little bit.
No.
Yes. Oh, you're gonna fight me.
I get where Momo's coming from, though.
I do too. I get it too. I'm quite literally being that person who's like, it's just pixels on a screen.
But it's not.
I get it.
It's a Bobby.
They did add the ability to make rabbit hutches and whatnot now. Like you could in the first game. It's not a stick tree. That one I'm not sure if it's a stick tree.
Putting in a bunch of cobblestone. I'm going to change this out after I get it all placed and texturized.
Kelvin, you are lucky I saw your little flashlights. Otherwise, I would have taken them out, no questions asked.
I take it that's one of the NPCs.
Yes, the first game did not have NPCs. This one is one that essentially helps you build and maintain your base and whatnot, though he could canonically be suffering brain damage from the helicopter crash.
Yeah, considering he can't talk.
I think I've heard about like that from some review somewhere where like or it might be a different game that I've heard about where like the guy actually causes more mayhem than he does good or something.
Yeah, that might be a different game because this one is just survival based.
Like the character that like you're trying to, I guess, in essence replace. Like one of the characters in essence is like, I guess, brain damaged from an accident of some kind, but they cause like fires and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, and they like they just cause abject mayhem. Like they are like one of those like characters where you want to kill them after about 5 minutes of actually playing with them as an NPC, and then yeah.
Understandable. God, I love how pretty this game is. Come on, let me down.
Do you know if the handcrafted pots can actually hold flowers?
Ooh.
Which handcrafted pots?
Like the pots from the
like the blue one,
mod.
gold one, and everything.
Yeah.
No.
What about the the regular, I don't know, terracotta pot? But it's like it's still from handcrafted. It's just different shapes.
I hear
Like
a
the tall
cannibal.
one, the tall ones, short ones, squat ones, fat ones. No, they're just
Yeah.
decoration.
Dang.
I know. It was not one of the things that I liked about those either. But
Sweet chicory.
I need to put some stuff in here.
Just gotta keep following the river.
That one we're gonna put there. We're gonna put that there.
Is that a... Oh god, that's a skunk. I don't want to get sprayed.
Yeah, do it.
Nope.
Yep. Rooted dirt.
Which one is the one I really want to head for? Kelvin, bud, what on earth are you doing? Here's where I stop following this river and start going this way.
And he's like, I'm going over here.
Clearly.
Okay.
Wait, those tiny rocks?
Alright, so we basically have the house stripped down to its bare bones.
Okay.
How do I want to do
Well,
this?
Unexpected storm is unexpected. Boop. Sweet salmon berries.
Speaking of unexpected storms, I'm supposed to be getting those soon. Like in real life.
Nice.
Okay, how do we want to do...
What on earth? Do you guys... Momo, do you see that red mist, I guess, in the distance?
Yep, I do.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not going crazy.
You're going crazy.
'Cause what on earth?
Posts are weird.
Oh, that's that guy. Find out what that red stuff is in a minute.
Probably something you don't want to mess with. Just saying.
Oh, it's a flare. Well, that was dark.
Count.
Alright, where is this thing? Best way to turn off a radio, just pick the thing up. Ooh, solar panel. Gimme. Let's see, are you harvestable? Horsetail, interesting. Yarrow. Oh. Hey, it's Virginia. walk by, let her be. That's a mud puppy. Where did the modern axe go? Hello, good sir. Come down, please.
Okay, and then we're gonna do another one of these. Alright, how do I want to trap them in here? Copy.
I'm just gonna ignore that. Keep going. Whoops. This could be a good spot to build, but it's not clear enough for me to see if enemies are coming. What in the... Okay, that's not something I've encountered yet.
It's new and unusual. Oh, I know what I could do. I could do lights. Where's the lights? Where's the lights? Lights, lights, lights. Lights. Hello, where be lights?
I love you.
Momo, we can hear you.
Hey. Whoops.
I thought I muted.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I love how you're just like losing it now. You are just done.
I
You're
was
like-
just like, I don't know how much you can hear.
I
Well,
love
then get
you.
in the vehicle.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine then. If you could just hear that part.
No, you're fine. My husband does that to me all the time when we're streaming or when I'm streaming. He'll come down and give me a kiss. It's like, I just wanted to let you know that we could hear you, just in case you like didn't want us to hear what was coming next. You know, FYI. You know, we are. You know, this would be permanently stuck on the internet unless I deleted it somewhere. Just a, final warning. Some people don't always like to have that kind of stuff just being all out there for everybody to find out.
I personally, I don't mind. I just wanted to check you guys are okay. Because it's just like, whoops.
That's just one of those where you're like, well, a thing happened. Alright, we're gonna take this out. I'm gonna put a second floor on.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
$5 says she's getting killed.
No, actually,
she's-
I'm trying to drive a golf cart.
Yeah.
I give up. I give up. It can live here now.
Did you find the golf cart and that is why it is living there permanently, or
I found the golf cart, took it for a little bit of a drive.
test drive?
Yes,
Okay.
and could barely control it. So yeah, it is just living along the riverbank now.
So, in other words, if we ever see you in real life driving a car or of the such, we should probably run the other way.
Actual cars are easier. Says the person who doesn't have a license yet.
Doggo! What are you doing? Just trying to get comfy, and she's like moving everywhere.
Aw.
Well, she's like, your fat feet are in my way. Apparently, I'm invading her territory.
Whoops. I printed villagers with that schematic. Oh, whoops.
I've done that too.
Here we are, the exact beach I wanted to settle at.
I need to make... I feel like this looks really, really weird.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh. Oh, my stairs disappeared. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, good to know copycat panels still preserve the stuff that's inside of them when you're doing schematics, so...
Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why when I've been building, I've been using copycat instead of regular framed blocks.
Give me a torch.
Unfortunately, my stairs did not survive the trip, so...
Tarp. Snag one of these guys. And where do I want tiny little base camp? Here works.
Do I want this to go all the way over? I think I do. Which means... I hate it when I start building something and I'm like, ooh, I want to change it to look like this. And then I'm like, wait, I don't like that.
Oh, all my paintings are gone. That's
Oh yeah,
not fair.
paintings don't transfer at all.
Oof.
Sorry. That one is, unfortunately, I found that out too.
Yeah, no, it's from another mod pack, so it makes sense why I didn't even transfer, so... Oh well. Still kinda sad, though. Wait. Can I just...
Okay. I will texture this out later. Nope.
I mean, I'm surprised Spice Racks made it.
It's always weird when you're like, this made it, but this didn't? Why?
Just gonna tell him to maintain the base.
No, I like it bumped in. It's always interesting when you're like changing your mind halfway through something and you're like, I don't like it that way. I like it this way. This way it looks better. And then you're like, no, no, I like the other way. Give me my rooted dirt and my thingy-mabobber.
Yeah, I'm just transferring some of my builds from basically another server right now because yes.
That's fine.
Perfectly fair.
We're just vibing. We're just hanging. We're all working on little builds. I'm trying to make a template for villager houses so that way I can just copy and paste them over and over again without having to really think
I
much about
know.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now too because
I think I'm about to do the same.
builds from a city that I've basically a town that I basically made. I'm just like I don't want to remake this over again by hand. It's kind of annoying.
Okay.
So instead, schematicking. And
Yep,
hopefully
it's kind of what I've been doing. I've just been sitting here going, do I want to, what do I want to rebuild? What do I want to schematic? Like, I'm not a fan of having to, I don't want to have to build 1,000 different villager houses and make them all look unique. I don't mind it, but it's not like something I want to focus
Fun.
on in this build. In this
Cannot blame you.
in this game run through, I want to work on certain things, and that's like working on create and doing stuff like that. So I'm gonna build villager houses that all look the same, and sue me. And the villagers are gonna get very generic looking houses. I'm not even gonna make it that tall. I'm gonna make it shorter. Now I remember why I wanted to use slabs.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm trying to build the second floor of this house, and I'm like, now I remember why I was planning on using slabs to build the second floor.
Ah.
Because I wanted to build it so that way I didn't have to do really high, super high ceilings on the first floor.
I really like those stairs for houses, to be honest.
Which ones? The catwalk stairs?
Mm-hmm.
I just like how you can do this and they're connected and they have a railing.
Uh-huh. Was my exact thought.
Okay. How does this look?
I am sincerely going to hope nothing across the mod packs fuck each other up because I don't remember what's in these builds.
You shouldn't have any issues. If the block is missing, it should just basically be like, oh, the block's missing. You should not have any... Typically, you shouldn't have any issues. Thank you! Ugh.
Bless you.
I have got... Ugh. This allergy season is just going to murder my brain.
Yeah, it's already murdering me.
I am just like... Bleh. Kill me now, brain.
Okay, right. Right, because Twilight Forest isn't in here, so all the floors gone.
Oh, you had Twilight Forest stuff?
Yeah. I was like, where's the floor gone?
Because I don't like you right now, is what it's saying.
Well, I guess that's fine then.
Alright.
Okay.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. not going to mess with this build too much.
Later. I guess the real question becomes, do I really want to take the time to recopy my whole train station into the world right now?
Mm-hmm. The answer is probably yes, because torture.
Oh,
You know you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well just get it over with now.
I know.
That's one of those where you're like, I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it. I might as well just get it over with.
Understandable.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just, I kind of want you to understand how big it is.
Oh, I'm assuming it is massive. It is probably absolutely huge. I have no doubt about that. From just the little bit you were saying is like it's probably a absolutely horrendously huge build, and you're like, it is too much.
It is too much, though. I don't know if it's gonna copy the trains over. That's gonna be an interesting time.
That's what experimentation is for. How was karate?
Oh, it wasn't kata night.
It was sparring night.
No.
No.
It was fucking tumbles night. Rolls.
You okay?
I had to stop halfway through, and then Sensei dismissed. I said, "Hey, Sensei, I can't do any more rolls. If I do, I'm gonna yard." He goes, "That is okay." He goes, "Go ahead and stop." I said, "Instead of doing rolls, can I go
You're
over
not
into the
hope.
corner or into the back, over into the library area, and work on my
This is
14
good.
points? That's what I have the most problems on." He goes, "That's a great idea. Go ahead and go do that."
Okay.
Master Francis came over and he talked to me because it's an equilibrium issue, right?
Right.
And he was like, "Have you had it?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I can barely do roll." I said, "I can do a roller coaster or two, and then I'm done." Right. I said, "Not only that, but in basic, I had some of an issue with it." And he was like, "Okay." He goes, "It's not ever going to be held against you." He goes, "We just want to make sure that you've been checked, you know, because it could be a sign of something else."
Right.
So he wanted to make sure. So he goes, "There's not a lot." He goes, "I appreciate that you try and you do as much as you can."
Right.
He goes, "I appreciate that." And then instead of just standing around and watching, he goes, "I noticed that you went over there and you're starting to work on something that you know that you have troubles with." He goes, "That means a lot."
Right.
And he goes, "Not only that, but it shows the other kids that just because you're not feeling good or something, that there are other things you can work on while the rest of the class is doing something else."
Right.
But one thing I wanted to say is if your dad doesn't watch her Saturday, I did get the day switched.
Sweet.
So if your dad doesn't, she
I will call my
Alright.
mom tomorrow and get everything figured out.
But
So.
if she doesn't, then that's fine. If there's an option that she can send her, and then I
Get
can
off
just
my train, please.
That's fine.
See, I think I might build myself a tiny cottage quarry train station.
Have fun with that, babe.
What's that, honey?
I said have fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be loud whatsoever.
Okay.
So
Are there any more Endermen
Alright.
in my train station? Because I need to go all out.
Is the beanie coming downstairs?
no, she is going up in her room and watching anime.
Okay.
That'll be unfortunate.
I feel like this build is like too small. Like I could make it bigger, but I kind of don't want to. Like it's one of those where it's like I don't want the villagers to have massive houses. They don't need a lot of space. They're villagers.
That is perfectly fair.
Like you guys get minimal space.
Okay, how big is it? This train station.
Okay, so then
Not that bad. It's 235 kilobytes. Okay.
okay, so they need beds. You guys are gonna get generic gray beds. What?
Oh, it's gonna take a hot minute though. Holy crap! It's not even like.
Oh, I need another row up. That's what I
When
need.
you weren't sure what you're doing, so you try to find cottagecore versions.
All right, question. If you're watching my stream, should I make the roof a tri-roof like I kind of have it here where it's got like, you see how it's got like a piece poking out the back over here on this side and then over on the front? Should I do peaks like that or should I do just one peak across the whole middle piece?
What are you gonna do with the third part?
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean on top?
Like this part right here. This like upper floor. It's very much like just a little loft up above for bedrooms.
I would just do one straight across.
One straight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No. Yep.
The soup, except it's ice cream.
Bad thing I do not have my controller being used.
Probably need to put that back in the fridge.
Best choice, disconnect the controller, pull out a battery. You know what? I'm just gonna start off by building a shape and then going from there.
I feel like I need to change the look of this top. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where's the...
I'm gonna go put this homemade ice cream back. Cause yes.
Cause yes. Is that that's your answer? Cause yes.
What do I have the one menu set to again? I need to double check. D.
I love how we're like all just working on separate things, but we're all just like, we're gonna just chat about it. Because we're just having fun.
Oh god.
Oh god, what?
I forgot how big it is. Or well, I can visually see how big it is now, and it's kind of terrifying.
Ah, why?
That's when you're like, I've overwhelmed myself.
Why?
Hey, it doesn't fit on the screen. Like, and I have an ultra wide.
Ooh, fancy with your ultra wide.
It was my birthday present.
I want one of those eventually, but not now. Definitely not now. That's if I ever get the money for it, I will eventually get one. But I currently am using a 27-inch monitor. And I'm doing like a dual monitor where I have one monitor as like a vertical.
Yeah.
And then I have just the main big monitor, so... Ooh, I like that look. Oh, 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 ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to do some dark oak. Do I want to do dark oak strip like across like
It
that?
didn't save the map. It didn't save the entities of the clocks. Oh, it did partially. I don't know. I'm just confused now. Oh, it didn't save the glue. Right. Okay. That's fine.
1, 2,
I do need to turn
3,
that off.
5.
Trying to think. Now that I've started putting this together, it's starting to look kind of like a Tudor style build. And I'm kind of liking how it looks now. It's one of those where I didn't expect it to actually look like this, and I started... 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and
This would be a
then
little ticket booth.
I need a block.
Snag some
I
Boop.
also need
merch.
super glue. Okay,
Snag
we're gonna go fix these
wand.
clocks real quick.
And a copycat slab to make the little spot teller.
Schmap, schmap, schmap. No! My gears! They didn't save either.
Nose.
No. Those things are the worst. They took forever.
Oh, do they take a really long time to build?
Yes, but also I have schematics of them, but the problem with them is not the building part of them, it's the gluing.
Oh.
I don't remember how at all I had it.
I am just like laughing at us because we're just like, I'm having a freak out. And we're all like, yeah, we are too. But the good thing is that we know that the copycat blocks do keep what you send with them in the, whatchamacallit, which is kind of
Yes, it
nice.
is very nice to know. I probably should have turned off the things when I.
Okay. What kind of window do I want? Ah, zinc will work. That.
If I remember correctly. This way.
Da-da-da-da.
Way. And then this way. Okay. I have to do that by hand. Although, if I do end up bringing this train station to the other, into the server,
It's what?
it's better off if I just don't copy the cogs into the creative world as they are right now, because they're just it's just too much of a pain. I'll just copy them later directly from the schematic, because it's like I know how to do it. I know how to do it. It's just a pain.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use dark oak for the roof. Why the heck not?
Yep.
I know. I'll line it with dark oak, then I'll make the inside with spruce.
I started out with a lighter color and now I'm going with a darker color because it looks funky with the lighter color now.
Map. Moderate capacity, huh? That's fine. Okay, short of the cogs, because I mean I could just show you. Fine. I'll just stream the original world, so you can see how big it is.
Okay, kind of want to see this. Once Discord stops being a butt, there it goes. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, wow, and you've got a whole little city block there, it looks like.
Let's say
yeah,
this thing.
yeah, that was
Holy-
my planning.
See, like, okay, so you see your little city block right there, where you
Yeah.
have like all those connected buildings. That's what I was
Yes.
trying to do in the current world, and failed miserably. So I'm going to ask you very kindly, can you carry a schematic and send it to me?
Yeah. But however, I did want to show you guys this part specifically because this is the part that I'm probably the most proud of, but also the biggest pain in my house.
Is that a giant cog?
Yep.
And-
There's three. I don't know why that one's not moving, but yes, they all move.
Wow.
That is astounding.
That's when you're like, man, I feel like I'm slacking.
It took
I'm-
so long. It's fine.
Oh no, we're not like I just like that's one of those where it's like, man, way to show people up. I feel like I'm slacking off, man.
But yeah, let me send you that schematic really quick.
Yeah, I've been trying to find like a how to build those kind of things. And all of the how to's I found, they're like, oh, I'm just going to show you how to build the front part of the building. Not like the inside, not the exterior, not any other parts of it. I just want to like use a template to be like, okay, so that's how it's done.
I'm just gonna
Because I don't really
send you that.
do a very good job
So-
of those.
Keep in mind, so they're full of beds because that was originally the plan was to make it a village where they just were a lot of them.
Okay.
So they needed the beds to make up for, the villagers, just to make sure they would actually
Despawn.
reproduce.
Yep.
Enough to build the village.
Right.
So it's full of beds. Just so
Okay.
you know.
That's fine. I just need something to like use as a guideline. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because what ends up happening is I'll be like, oh yeah, this looks like a really good thing for me to learn how to do. And then I won't be able to figure it out because I'm trying to follow a tutorial and the tutorial will be like, oh, you just do this. And they time lapse through it at like rapid speed. And I'm like, wait. And you're trying to slow it down. And it just never ends up working the way I want it to. So.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it. Actually, no. The entrance and exits will be right here.
Oh, the floor is just straight up gone. Okay. Oh, it's because oh, right. It's like, why is the floor just straight up gone? No, it's because brick doesn't even exist.
I think there's only going to be benches facing one way and a track on just one side. Yeah. Let's go. Bench.
I over textured a couple of spots and I'm like, woo, wait, hold up. Went too far.
It's too bad that bench can't be sat in.
All right.
Go trim. Want some spruce trims. Let's go some spruce trapdoors. Why not? Go stairs.
Trying to make this 100% schematic safe. Where I don't have to worry about schematics on this at all. Nothing's going to accidentally break on a schematic. Like I'm triple checking like the blocks I'm using. Because I want to make sure that it's not going to freak out. And now that I'm making like adjustments to it, I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Brick wall.
Ooh,
Fence.
there is some serious thunder going on at my house. It thunder. We are supposed to get some nasty storms again tonight, which means yay! Oop. Okay, that looks good. Alright. And this spot we are gonna bump out that one extra block like I thought I was going to.
Let's go. Try that, but then I'll try the whole leaf and vine and trapdoor method. Go hanging.
I know what I'm gonna do with this build here. I'm gonna do a tiny no, tiny peeking roof. God, I cannot talk today. like trying to say words and they're not
okay.
coming out.
Mini
Nah.
tiki.
Tiny roof.
It's okay, don't worry. Itchy head.
Well, I'm like trying to line things up and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look right. No, this doesn't look right either. But then I'm like, oh, wait, but if I do it this way, it will look a little different and wonky, but it won't look
Oh, what?
terrible. Okay, so here's where the
Very
framed
comforting.
blocks are going to come in. This is the only thing that copycat blocks cannot do well is place two different blocks on top of each other. So like, you know how you can do slabs? And then you go, okay, I want the bottom piece to look like this, and I want the top piece to look like this. Copycat blocks, I have yet to figure out how to make it so that way you can have two different, like, colors in the same square. Like, the...
Yeah.
Unless I don't... I'm doing it wrong. Oh, wait. That's supposed to be...
Best way to make something cottagecore: shove a buttload of flowers on it.
You're not wrong.
Alright, where's my flower block? That should be in... Let's see. I want Lily of the Valley, Oxide Daisy, definitely Azure Bluet, and poppies. Why not? I need to get a Bushy Leaves resource pack. This is driving me
Xyla.
nuts not having it.
Xyla.
Zally's?
Zally's is like the best.
Alright.
It's the same one that he has in there for... I even put the recommendation for it in the features section because it's worth it. It works with the quark, the biomes of plenty, and so I looked at two different ones, and this one has... so the other one I looked at, it's got all of the blades go like the same directions, and they all have like the exact same like... I don't want to say... like blade pattern, I guess is the way to put it. Like, you know how like the pieces that stick out are all like exactly the same on everything, whereas with the Xyles they have like different variations of the texture, so that way it creates randomness, if that makes sense. It doesn't look all the same. It's not like, oh yeah, it's always the same direction, same way, same this. The Xyles has variation to it, which I think makes it work better. That was something I didn't want to delete. Okay. I think I almost got this ready. It looks a little bit better now. I do have to fix my roof though. How do I want to do this? Slabbies. No, I want to do... Let's do vertical pieces. Or slightly different orientation. And this one we're going to do a slab. That looks better. tall room.
Oh, excuse me.
No excuse for you.
Xaero. And
Nope, don't. That's too big.
flowering azalea, normal azalea, and oak leaves. Why not?
Okay, now I need to do...
Alright, I'm gonna need seats because I am gonna man this by way of critters that are first on leads. Or I could use villagers, technically.
Yeah, the other one is not quite as obvious. Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
Trapdoor time.
What do we got in handcrafted?
train station done.
Cool.
Yay.
Now to just schematic the bugger.
That dog is going to town on that bone. See? Kind of see her head. Just like, yum, 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 yum. Gnawing away at that bone. At least she doesn't, it takes her longer than a week to go through it now. Yay.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm actually getting
Okay.
tired myself.
Yeah, it's only like 6:30 for me, so.
Lucky.
It
It's
is
9:30 for me.
8:30 for me. And it's like, ugh, it's been a long, long week. It's almost over though. Almost over.
Mm-hmm.
Very soon.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
I can't find lights. Those are the macaws. You know what? I'll just put one in. I don't like that one. What does the gray one look like? Oh, it's not gonna work because it's not gonna be able to hang from the ceiling. It's because I've got like the whatchamacallits going. Well, that looks better. I just want to like light this place up so it's not. I'm trying to be like, okay, I need to be able to decorate this place with people's stuff. So, okay, how do I need to do this? I'm trying to think of like, okay, if I have to place. So, for example, if I've got to place, you know, whatever person's requested item, I want to make sure that it looks aesthetically like a house in essence.
Yeah.
Should I do cherry wood? I think I'm going to do cherry wood furniture. Oh. I hate it when I do that. Like, there's certain items, it's like you click like straight through it, even though you're like, I'm hovering over your exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to think, because I don't know, like now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, is brass going to be too hard to get? Do I want to maybe switch out all the brass features for something like iron, because brass is a little harder to get, but brass is just copper and iron mixed together, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be
Well,
too
Copper and iron? I think it was. Isn't it like copper and I don't know?
andesite or something, or zinc.
Yeah.
It's something, but again, it's like two basic ingredients to make one more complex ingredient, and when I get to the level of doing houses, I should, because again, I'm going to put a little bit more focus into actually getting create stuff up and running quicker. I
Mhm.
should be able to, and I have a feeling we'll probably end up doing what we did last time and do like a little community getting started area too.
Mhm.
Or somebody will have a getting started area. Alright, now I need is a sink.
There you go.
What does this look like?
Oh golly gosh! Even Even the armor stands came over. I didn't know.
That's kind of cute. What's the difference between that one and that one? That doesn't look so bad.
Hmm?
That's the cluttered sweetheart sink and counter. I think
Good. Cute.
I just need something small. So like I literally can fit 2 villagers in here and that's it. This house has a really tall roof. I feel like I should go down. I feel like it should go shorter.
I mean, does it matter?
No, it really doesn't. But I mean, it's one of those where it's like it feels too tall. Does that make sense?
It feels too tall on the outside or on the inside?
On the inside. Like it's too tall. Like if I go down 1 block.
Yeah, but then your windows.
Right. They won't have that recess look. They'll look very similar to these windows down here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like they're really high up. I mean, the windows won't look bad.
What type of windows are those, actually?
Those are the brass windows.
Oh, right.
They're the brass panes from the Create Deco. So let's see what that looks like. They kind of, I think in this case where I'm doing a little bit more of a Tudor-esque style build, I think they're kind of rounding it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see what it looks like if I go 1 shorter. I have a feeling it'll give me that lack of height that... Worst case scenario, I just have to go back in and put it back. I mean, it's Minecraft. It's not like I'm... I need to fix that one. Like, you're too far away from the rest of the items. I'm trying to scroll and it's like, no, you're too far away from everything else. I need to fix this corner.
That's what you guys meant by the railing. Like...
Nope, actually, I liked that better. It looked wonky, but I liked it better.
Hmm.
Something doesn't look right. That's probably what didn't look right. This corner looks funky. That's why it didn't look right.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm sitting here trying to do this build and the roof is off. So I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But the problem is it's like the roof's off, but it's not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not off, but it looks off. Does that it doesn't make any sense. I think it's just like one of those where it's like a really good optical illusion, but yet when I look at it, because of where the window sits, it looks off.
Hmm.
But yet, so like this part here should line up perfectly with this spot right here. Like if you look at the way the roof is done, that's how it should
Mhm.
line up. But because of like this, the way this side is done, it looks funky. Like it's not level, but it is level. I don't know. think I know I can fix it. I think I know how I can fix it. The dog's hiding. It is actually almost 9 o'clock. It is time for bedtime. So I will catch you guys all later. Bye. Bye. All right. Well, we are going to end this here because it is bedtime.